Hello there. Before we do anything today, I just really want to say thank you for spending time with us. Really. Maybe you're washing dishes right now. I hope the water is warm. Or maybe you're walking to work, sitting on a crowded bus, or just taking a quiet, lovely moment with your coffee. Whatever you're doing, we're just so happy you're here.
Yes, thank you. Seriously. Life is it's busy, isn't it? Work, family, school, errands, it never ends. And you still chose to spend a few minutes listening to real-world English. We don't take that lightly at all.
We really don't. We always try to choose topics that actually help you use English in your real everyday life. You know, at home, at the office, in stores, with friends, just everyday English.
And today is a fun one. Today's topic is childhood stories.
Yep, childhood stories. Those little moments that make you go, oh, wow, I can't believe I did that. Or, why was I like that?
Uh-oh, I think I know where this is going. But also, childhood stories are great for English practice because you learn the past tense in a natural way. You learn I was, I had, I went, I did, I said. It's like a grammar lesson, but way less boring.
I'm Hannah,
And I'm Fred.
and this is Real World English. Okay, let's go back in time. Not with a time machine, just with some very embarrassing memories. Fred, why do childhood stories even matter for English learners? Like, why not just talk about the weather?
Well, because people tell them all the time. At work, during a break, at dinner, on dates. Ooh, dates are big for this. At parties, or just hanging out with family. Someone always says, "What were you like as a kid?" Or "Did you have a funny story from school?"
Right, and you don't want to just stand there and say, I don't know. You want to share. Even a tiny, short story is enough to keep the conversation moving.
Exactly. And the best part, you don't need big, difficult words. Simple English is perfect for storytelling. Actually, simple is usually better.
Also, childhood stories help you connect with people. When you share a small, silly memory, people feel closer to you. It breaks the ice.
Today we'll do two real lifestyle situations. One is at work during lunch, very common. The other is meeting a neighbor for the first time. Two mini dialogues you can basically steal and reuse.
And you'll also learn helpful phrases like, when I was a kid, I used to, one time, I was so embarrassed, and it was my fault.
A quick note on that last one, fault, F-A-U-L-T. My fault means I did it. I made the mistake. Example, sorry, I spilled the milk. That was my fault.
Nice. Okay, first story time. I'll start. I was a very confident child, like way too confident. Dangerous confidence, really.
Oh boy. Well, before we hear about Hannah's dangerous confidence, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode.
Okay, imagine this. You're at work, it's lunchtime. Someone brings snacks, maybe some donuts or something. People start talking, and someone says, tell us a childhood story.
It happens more than you'd think. Okay, let's hear dialogue number one.
I actually found some old photos yesterday. I looked so serious as a kid. Like, I never smiled.
Really? I can't imagine a serious Hannah. You're always laughing.
Oh, I was serious, but also very, very dramatic. When I was 7, I genuinely thought I was a great singer, like a professional.
A great singer? Like pop star level?
In my head, yes. One time, I stood on a wooden chair at my grandma's house during a party, and I just started singing as loudly as I could.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Everyone stopped talking and looked at me. I thought they were amazed by my talent, but looking back, they were just confused.
What did your grandma do? Did she stop you?
She clapped very politely. Then she leaned in and said, okay, Hannah, that was lovely, but maybe we sing a little softer now?
Softer. S-O-F-T-E-R. Softer means more quiet, not so loud. Like, can you speak softer? The baby is sleeping.
Thank you, Fred. Anyway, I didn't stop. I sang the whole song. It was a very long song and very, very loud.
And how did you feel after? Did you feel like a star?
At the moment, I felt proud, but then later, my cousin whispered, Hannah, you scared the cat. He's hiding under the sofa.
You scared the cat. Poor thing.
I know, and that's when I finally felt embarrassed. My poor cat, my poor family. Ugh.
Okay, let's break that down. Hannah said, when I was 7. This is a perfect way to start a childhood story.
Super easy. You can say when I was 5, when I was 10, or just when I was a kid.
Kid means child, K-I-D. Example, I was a quiet kid.
I also said one time. That's a signal that you're talking about one specific day or event, not something that happened every day.
Yes, one time I forgot my homework. Or one time I missed the bus.
And then I said I felt proud and I felt embarrassed.
Embarrassed. E-M-B-A-R-R-A-S-S-E-D. That's a long word. It means you feel shy or uncomfortable because something is silly or you made a mistake. Example, I was embarrassed because I had spinach in my teeth.
I love the phrase very politely because sometimes people are being kind, but they don't actually like what's happening.
Exactly. Politely means in a respectful way.
Try this at home, guys. Think of one small childhood memory. Not a movie plot, just a small one, and start with, when I was a kid.
Pause the audio if you need to and repeat after us. When I was a kid, I used to.
When I was a kid, I used to.
Used to is so helpful. It means you did it often in the past, but you don't do it now.
Like, I used to climb trees, or I used to sing on chairs. Okay, second scenario. You meet a new neighbor, maybe in the hallway of your apartment building, or on the sidewalk.
You want a friendly conversation. Nothing too long, nothing too personal, just light.
Exactly. You're standing near the mailboxes, you say hello, and then you talk about childhood or school. Easy topics.
Let's do dialogue 2. This one has a story for me.
Oh, yes, Fred was a brave child.
Or a foolish child. It's a fine line, Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I think we live on the same floor. I'm in 4B.
Oh, hey, I'm Fred. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you new to the building?
Yeah, just moved in last week. I'm still learning where everything is. It's a bit confusing.
Oh, I know that feeling. This building is like a maze.
Maze. M-A-Z-E. A maze is like a puzzle with many paths where you get lost. Example, the airport is a total maze.
So true. Hey, random question. I'm just curious. What were you like as a kid? Were you a troublemaker?
I was curious, maybe too curious, and I used to do science experiments in the kitchen.
Experiments, like with chemicals?
Kind of. One time, I tried to make a volcano on the kitchen counter.
Oh no. Let me guess. Baking soda?
Yes, baking soda and vinegar. It worked too well.
Uh-oh, what happened?
The foam just exploded. It went everywhere, on the floor, on the table, and right onto my dad's favorite leather shoes.
Oh no, not the shoes. Anything but the shoes.
My dad walked in, looked at the mess, looked at me, and just said, Fred, why?
That's the worst question. There is no good answer to why.
I cleaned it up, of course, but the smell stayed. My dad's shoes smelled like a salad, just pure vinegar for like 3 days.
Okay, that is a perfect childhood story. Poor Fred.
Let's pull out some useful bits. I said, I moved in last week. That's a simple past phrase you can use for anything. I started my job last week.
And I said, I know that feeling. Use that when you want to show empathy.
Then Hannah asked, what were you like as a kid? That is the best question to ask if you want someone to tell a story.
It's friendly, and you can answer with simple adjectives. I was shy. I was loud. I was curious.
Curious, C-U-R-I-O-U-S. It means you want to know more. You ask questions.
Then Fred said, one time I tried to make a volcano. Notice the structure. One time plus past verb.
And I said, it worked too well. That's a funny little phrase. It means it was successful, but the success caused a new problem.
Like, I turned on the heater. It worked too well. Now I'm sweating.
Another useful verb, cleaned. I cleaned it.
And the smell stayed. That just means the odor didn't leave.
Hey, if you're listening, comment where you're from and tell us, were you a shy kid or a curious kid like me?
Okay, quick practice time. We'll do repeat after us first.
Ready? We'll go slowly.
When I was a kid, I used to.
When I was a kid, I used to.
One time I felt embarrassed because
I felt embarrassed because
it was my fault.
it was my fault.
Nice. Now a mini quiz. Fred will ask, you answer out loud. Even if you're on the bus, just whisper it. It's okay. We all talk to ourselves.
Okay, question 1. You want to start a story about when you were little. What can you say?
Your answer could be when I was a kid or when I was little.
Question 2. You did something silly in the past and you feel uncomfortable thinking about it now. What feeling is that?
That's embarrassed.
Question 3. You did something many times in the past, like a habit, but you don't do it now. What phrase do you use?
I used to.
Great. Now let's build one full sentence together.
Okay, repeat. When I was a kid, I used to.
Now choose one. Play outside, watch cartoons, or ride my bike.
So you could say, when I was a kid, I used to watch cartoons.
Or, when I was a kid, I used to ride my bike.
And if you want to be fancy, add a detail. After school, on weekends, or with my cousins.
When I was a kid, I used to ride my bike with my cousins.
Boom. That's real English. That's your story. Okay, it's time for our word tour. This is the review part.
We'll give 2 examples for each word. One simple, one realistic.
Let's go.
Number 1, when I was a kid. Simple, when I was a kid, I liked candy. Realistic, when I was a kid, I used to visit my grandma every summer.
Number 2, one time. Simple, one time I fell. Realistic, one time I missed my bus and I was late for a big meeting.
Number 3, I used to. Simple, I used to run. Realistic, I used to play video games every night, but now I'm too busy with work.
Number 4, I was proud. Simple, I was proud of my drawing. Realistic, I was proud when I finally understood a movie in English without subtitles.
Number 5, I was embarrassed. Simple, I was embarrassed. Realistic, I was embarrassed when I called my teacher Mom by mistake.
Number 6, it worked too well. Simple, the glue worked too well. Realistic, I added way too much soap to the dishwasher, it worked too well, and now there are bubbles everywhere.
Number 7, I know that feeling. Simple, I know that feeling. Realistic, you're nervous about the presentation? Yeah, I know that feeling.
Number 8, I'm still learning. Simple, I'm still learning English. Realistic, I'm still learning how to use this new coffee machine. It's so complicated.
Number 9, the smell stayed. Simple, the smell stayed. Realistic, I cooked fish last night and the smell stayed in the house all morning.
And number 10, I cleaned it. Simple, I cleaned it. Realistic, the dog made a mess in the living room, so I cleaned it up before guests arrived.
And now, the word of the day.
Word of the day is curious.
Curious. C-U-R-I-O-U-S. It means you have a strong desire to know or learn something.
Simple, I'm curious. Realistic, I'm curious about your culture. What is the most popular holiday in your country?
Comment using the word of the day. Tell us, I'm curious about, and then whatever you want to know.
Okay, friends, that's our episode for today. Childhood stories from Hannah and Fred, and hopefully a few laughs at our expense.
And hopefully some useful English you can actually use tomorrow. Remember, start simple. When I was a kid, then one action, one feeling. That's the formula.
And please, please be kind to yourself. Everyone, and I mean everyone, has an embarrassing story. Even the cool people, especially the cool people. They're just better at hiding it.
Thank you again for spending time with us. Maybe you're on your way to work, or maybe you're finishing up the laundry, or just lying in bed after a really long day.
Wherever you are in the world, morning, afternoon, or night, we're really, really glad you listened to us.
If this episode helped you, please share it with one friend who is also learning English. It helps us out a lot.
We'll be back soon with more real life English.
Take care of yourselves.
Bye for now.